Hello friends, today we are going to learn how to create Google Contacts for your new Acuity Scheduling appointments. Now suppose that you use Acuity Scheduling for your clients to book their appointments with you, and you want that every time a new appointment is created, for that client a new contact should be created in your Google Contacts. But since both of these applications do not have a direct connection between them, you might have to do the work of creating a contact manually. But let me tell you, we can actually automate this process by using Pabbly Connect, and where the trigger will be creating an appointment in your Acuity Scheduling and the action will be creating a contact in your Google Contacts. Let us learn how to do it. So in this video, we will learn how to create Google Contacts for new Acuity Scheduling appointments. Now what is Acuity Scheduling? Acuity Scheduling is a cloud-based appointment scheduling software. It helps you to automate everything from payments to reminders of your clients. And Google Contact is a contact application provided by Google. It backs up all your contacts and syncs them across your devices. So today we will learn how to integrate Acuity Scheduling appointments to Google Contacts. As soon as you add a client detail in your Acuity, it will be forwarded to Google Contacts and added as a new contact. As you can see on the screen, this is the landing page of Pabbly. On the right hand side, you have two options available: sign up for free and sign in. If you don't have an account, you have to click on sign up for free. But as I have an existing account, I will click on sign in, and then I will be taken to this window by logging in directly. Here I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly. But today, as we are going to integrate two different applications, we will be using Pabbly Connect. So let's just click on Access Now. This will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, you have to click on this blue button on the right side written Create Workflow. Why? Because we are going to create a workflow to integrate the two applications. Click on the button and then it will ask you to name the workflow. Because I'm going to use Acuity Scheduling to Google Contacts, I'm going to name this workflow the same and click on Create. We have named the workflow successfully, and now this window appears in front of you with the two boxes written as Trigger and Action. Now what is a trigger and what is an action? Trigger is when this happens, which means you will be using an application over here which will be called your trigger application, and then add an event. So trigger is a kind of activity which takes place in our first application, and if that happens, in that condition, action application will start working whatever task this application is assigned. So today our trigger application will be Acuity, and the trigger event is going to be a new appointment. As soon as a new appointment is added in Acuity Scheduling, this workflow will proceed further and the action application will be our Google Contacts and a new contact will be created. So, in order to connect your Acuity Scheduling account to Pabbly Connect, make sure you've opened the Acuity Scheduling in your separate tab. Go back to Pabbly Connect and click on Connect. Click on Add New Connection because maybe you might not have added both the accounts prior to this. So just click on Add New Connection and click on Connect with Acuity Scheduling. And then it will ask you to enter the email through whichever email you have made your account in Acuity. So as my email is already present over here, I'll enter it and click on Next. By clicking on Next, I am giving access to Pabbly Connect so that it can connect with my Acuity account. Now as you can see, this blue button shows that both the accounts are connected. So now we will click on Save and Send Test Request, and as soon as we do this, we have to go back to our scheduling account and then add a new appointment. From this right side, you can see the black button, Add New Appointment or Order. So because this workflow is for appointments, we will click on Appointment and then add whatever details of that specific person you want to add. For example, it is written over here appointment of 1 hour. Let it be appointment of 1 hour only. A calendar is given over here. So let's just say I'm clicking on 19th. This is the date I want, and then on the right side you can see that I have many options of all the time slots. So let's say I want the appointment to be scheduled at 1 p.m. As soon as I select the time, it will provide me with this form for all the client details, right? So let's just enter the name of the client. The first name will be Ria Kent. The phone number is this and the email is, this is the email. Now you have to just click on schedule appointment and the appointment is scheduled, and then it will ask you to recheck the details that you have entered. If you have any correction to make, you can make it right now. Otherwise, if it's fine, then just click on save and your appointment will be saved successfully. Close this and then go back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the response or not. See the first name, last name, phone number, email address, the date of the appointment and the time duration. And the date of creation is also given over here. So we have successfully received all the response and all the details that we wanted. So Pabbly Connect has captured the response from Acuity Scheduling. Now let us proceed to the next step, and the very important step of this workflow is giving the task to the action application. So our action application today is going to be Google Contacts. And our action event will be to create a new contact. Now again, just make sure that you have opened your Google Contacts in a separate tab over here. So it will be easier for you to check the actions, whatever you are doing right now. Just click on connect, add new connection, and then it will ask you to sign in with your Google account. Select your account and click on allow. And that's how authorization will be successful and our action application has also been connected. Now comes a very crucial step of the workflow. It is an important yet easy step. So here, see, the Google Contacts ask for a number of details that you need to enter whenever you are making a contact or creating a contact, right? So here, see, the first name, the middle name, the last name, prefix, suffix, that is Mr. or Mrs. if you want to put any, the gender, the email, company name, phone number. You might have added several Google Contacts and you have seen all these details are supposed to be entered. But we are not going to enter any detail manually over here by just typing, like our client was Ria, so we are writing Ria. No, you don't have to do this. What we are supposed to do is you have to see insert the data from the previous step. How are we supposed to do that? By doing mapping. What is mapping? Mapping is basically creating a pathway from the trigger application to the action application. See, we are creating this integration to transfer the data from one application to another, right? Whatever details we entered of that specific client in our Acuity Scheduling account, that detail has to be used by Google Contacts to create a new contact. So, all these response details that we received are supposed to be sent to this action application. So, we will map how. As soon as you click on this blank box, it will provide you with this drop down menu. Click on the drop down menu and you will have all the response details over here, right? So it is asking for first name. What was the first name here? Ria was the first name. There was no middle name, only a last name. Again, map it from here only. And then no prefix, suffix. Gender, better keep unspecified. Why? Because there is no detail of gender in our scheduling account, right? In our scheduling form. But here we are supposed to enter, but they are just our clients. There is no need to specify the gender. So let's keep it unspecified. The work email is what we need. So this was the email and then the phone number. So we entered phone number also. This was the phone number. No address was entered, so no need to map this part. But if you have entered, then you can enter. Surely map over here. Now, in case of notes, you can actually put a little bit of notes like the date of the appointment, put a comma, and then enter the time of the appointment. So these are the simple notes for that specific person. Whenever you search for that contact in future, you can see the date and time of the appointment and understand, okay, so and so was the person and this was the date and time, just for your basic concern. Now click on save and send test request and wait for the response that is received by the action application. And see, the response has been received. There is no error or problem in the whole response. Now do one thing, that is to save this workflow and then go to your Google Contacts, refresh it, and check whether the process is complete or not. And here you can see Ria Kent, a new contact has been created with the details of email address and the phone number. And there are further more details if you open this. So here you can see this part that we entered the date and the time of the appointment. All the information that we entered are safely and correctly transferred to the application. So this workflow is complete. Let us do a quick recap of what we did in this workflow. Our trigger application was Acuity Scheduling and our action application was Google Contacts. We gave the event as adding of a new appointment so that whenever a new appointment is added in our Acuity Scheduling account, this detail of that specific client will be transferred to our action application, that is Google Contacts, and a new contact will be created. We connected both the accounts, clicked on Save and Send Test Request, and then made a new appointment. This appointment detail was received here. It was captured and then further mapped to these details of creating a contact. After mapping, then again we clicked on Save and Send Test Request. A response was received successfully, saved the workflow, and checked our action application that yes, a new contact has been created. So this was the whole workflow. This was the video. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.